The cancer diagnosis process of finding out is honestly kind of hard to put into words. I was 29 when I was diagnosed, very young to have breast cancer. So I think it took a day or two for it to really sink in. The part that people don't really talk about is that you have more questions than answers when your journey first starts right after being diagnosed. So the first time I met my nurse navigator, Lynn, it was kind of like a breath of fresh air. For my very first experience, Lynn was there to take notes for us, made sure we remembered what was talked about and what our next steps were. She was with us along the way throughout all of my treatments, checking in, coming to see me in person during my chemotherapy sessions, following up with phone calls after that. And if I ever had any questions, she always made sure that I got the answers that I needed. I was pretty involved with my doctors in putting together my treatment plan. The great thing about FirstHealth is that they have a board of doctors who review your case to make sure that they're all in agreement on what your treatment plan is and that it aligns with the most up-to-date information today. I was young to be diagnosed with breast cancer, so my treatment needed to be aggressive to make sure that the cancer was properly treated. So I started with 16 rounds of chemotherapy, then I had a double mastectomy, and then following that, 30 rounds of radiation.
During that process of going through the cancer treatments, you get to a point where you're looking for any positivity that you can do. And I just kept telling her, we got to keep going. And we would pass by the new cancer center and saw how beautiful it was every day. And I would joke with her and I'd say, you're going to be the first person standing up on the backside ringing the bell. And then she would say, well, it's not going to be open in time. And then when we came in, she was in her infusion and they looked at her and said that she was going to be the first one to ring the bell. And then it was a huge celebration. Pretty much everybody that had been involved with her throughout this whole journey was there to see it, which was really neat.
Ringing the bell at the end of a cancer treatment signifies that you've done it, you've completed it, and you're able to move on. So it was quite an accomplishment to do and just felt really good to be the first one to do it in the cancer center, especially with how beautiful the new space is.